Grandpa, I can understand why you sent two uncles to the Spanner and Bryant families to understand the situation, but the West LUCOZIA is thousands of miles away and never cares about the court. If you send my third uncle there, it will not only be useless, but he will probably be turned away. Natasha shook her head slightly. Stonia and West LUCOZIA are completely two different worlds. The dispute over the Crown Prince in Stonia has no impact on the West LUCOZIA at all. The two sides are in a state of non-interference, and no one can intervene about each other matter. This is already a tacit rule. I understand this truth, but the situation is different now. When it comes to the imperial power and the throne, all forces will try their best to win the support of the West LUCOZIA. Once the balance between the two sides for many years is broken and the West LUCOZIA enters the game, everything will change. Just in case, I need to investigate it in advance. Dukin explained. It would be fine if the West LUCOZIA did not join the party struggle. Once they joins the game, Stonia will definitely be shaken. Hundreds of thousands of West LUCOZIA Black Dragon Army are there, and a slight stomp of their feet can make people tremble with fear. Grandpa, what if the West LUCOZIA really intervenes in the dispute over the Crown Prince? What will happen? Natasha asked tentatively. If the West LUCOZIA really intends to intervene, then it is good news for us. At least we don't have to worry about it anymore. Whoever the West LUCOZIA supports, our Qin family will support, and it will be correct. Dukin said. The 4 royal families and 8 wealthy families are nothing comparing to the influence of the West LUCOZIA. As long as the West LUCOZIA king is willing, it is not a problem to support a puppet to take the throne. So you let my third uncle go to find out? See if the West LUCOZIA intends to interfere with the imperial power? Natasha soon realized. What I am worried about now is whether your third uncle can step into the gate of the West LUCOZIA. Our Qin family's face may not be useful in West LUCOZIA. Dukin sighed lightly. As one of the 4 royal families, the Qin family is indeed very popular in Stonia. It is not an exaggeration to say that it can get a lot of responses. Even the government has to give some face. But in West LUCOZIA, the situation is completely different. That is a place where even the imperial power cannot interfere. Any connections, any power, and any prestige in Stonia are useless there. It is no exaggeration to say that the king of West LUCOZIA has the final say in the entire West LUCOZIA. Mr. Qin, if you are visiting the West LUCOZIA, I can help. At this time, Dustin suddenly said. In the past, he would naturally not make such a big splash. But considering Natasha and the future of the Qin family, he still had to help. Huh! Dukin raised his eyebrows and was a little surprised. Does Mr. Reese have connections in the West LUCOZIA? I guess so. Dustin nodded. I can arrange someone to pick up Uncle Qin in West LUCOZIA. It should be much more convenient to do things this way. He did not want to reveal his identity. But first, he didn't want to participate in the party struggle. Second, he didn't want Natasha uncle to be treated differently. Okay. If someone familiar introduces me, it will definitely be much smoother. Dukin smiled and nodded. Mr. Reese, I'm sorry to bother you with the matter in West LUCOZIA. No trouble, it's just a piece of cake. I'll contact the person now. Dustin smiled slightly. Then he took out his mobile phone and dialed his brother's number. As soon as the call was connected, a very excited voice came from the other end. Brother! You finally call me? Do you know what kind of hard life I have been living these days? Come back and save me. Without you standing up for me, I'm almost tortured to death by that old man. Thorian Reese complained bitterly as soon as he opened his mouth, and those who didn't know would think that he had suffered some cruel abuse. Okay, stop playing miserable in front of me. Isn't it just a little strict? This is all for your own good. Dustin interrupted Thorian's complaints and changed the subject. I called you because I have something for you to do. You can't be careless. Don't worry, brother. As long as you need my help, I will do it for you beautifully even if I have to go through fire and water. Thorian promised proudly. I have an uncle named Xavier Qin, who is from the Qin family in Stonia. He will go to West LUCOZIA to do some business in a few days. Please treat him well for me. Dustin ordered. Oh! I thought there was something big and I was so excited, but it turned out to be just this. Thorian's tone was a little disappointed. In his subconscious, his eldest brother did earth-shaking things, and the tasks assigned to him must be not simple. He never thought that in the end, he was just asked to receive someone, which was really a bit disappointing. Just do it what I ask you to do it. Why are you talking so much nonsense? Dustin said unhappily. Okay, I'll arrange it right away. You're my brother, after all. Thorian was helpless. Oh, by the way, how is the old man? Dustin suddenly asked. Not very good. Although he looks fine on the surface, he often coughs up blood at night. Now he relies on some panacea to survive. I don't know how long he can last. Thorian sighed. Hearing this, Dustin suddenly fell silent. He did hate his father in the past, but after experiencing some things, he gradually understood the other party's difficulties. Now thinking that the man is about to die, he can't help but feel a little heavy. Take good care of him and don't let him worry too much. That's it. Contact me if you have anything. After a brief conversation, Dustin gave an instruction and finally hung up the phone.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care, now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace, but now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase. Keeping you in my heart, a piece of you I'll never let go. Though distance brings separation, in my heart you'll always glow. I just can't say goodbye, no matter how hard I try. A bond like ours, so deep and true, will always be if you stay or no. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no